So when you look at the Dr. John Hall interview with the female who had signs of rape in Texas, San Antonio, her house was burglarized as well. So was the female from Houston I interviewed with 5 kids. Her house burglarized. She went to report it at the station. They told her to wait outside in her car. They shined a bright light on her for like 15 minutes. Okay, then they denied the officers were there. While she was doing an interview about it and talking about it, they called her back and said that their officers were there, but they didn't break in. Okay? But obviously her burglar bars were broken. So now, this is the female who's been doing interviews, and she's posted some videos telling my story. And it was during the making of this last video I've posted recently, where I talk about, raising the challenge to $10,000. Then I got the news. So give us a little bit of what happened.
Okay, so I came back at around 8:15, and I noticed that my kitchen window was slightly opened, and I saw a muddy footprint on the windowsill. And then at the time, I don't know why, it didn't click to me what was going on. So I went into the living room, and again I saw the same thing. I saw muddy footprints on my floorboards, and I saw them on the windowsill, and 2 windows were open in the living room. And then I shut the windows and I started to panic. And I thought to myself, because nothing looked like it was touched. Nothing in the living room was touched. Nothing in the kitchen. Nothing in my bedroom. Then I go upstairs and I go into my daughter's bedroom or my son's bedroom. They're clearly not at home. And so I went to their bedrooms and I noticed that their rooms had been ransacked. My daughter had gold in her room, that was stolen. She had cash, that was stolen. But it was done so meticulously. It was like they knew where to find the stuff. It was a bit strange. So then I out of shock, I called the police. They then arrived the forensic team came first. So they arrived about 30 minutes after I made the call. And the guy said, "Oh, you sure you didn't leave the windows open?" And I said, "No." And he goes, "Okay then, it's just that it doesn't look like it's a break-in." So I said, "Have you checked outside?" And he goes, "No, I'm just about to do that." So he got his flashlight out. And the first time he went out, I didn't go with him. And he goes, "I can't see any sign of a break-in." And he kept asking me, "Are you sure you didn't leave your windows open?" I said, "No, why would I leave my windows open?" So he goes, "Oh, let me check them again." I said, because I asked him, "Have you checked them properly?" And he goes, "Oh, let me check them again." So I went out. Second time I went out with him to have a look. And that's when he started to sort of shine the light around the perimeter of the window. And he could actually see where they'd actually forced their way in. And he said to me, "I've never seen such a neat job, and I've done like thousands of jobs." And I was kind of like shocked, because I thought, he goes, you can really not tell that it's been broken into unless you like really examine it. So these look like, professionals by the looks of it. So we went back in, and he was just doing like, he's trying to get the DNA and all that. And he went through the rooms and stuff like that. But the impression I got that I heard his radio, and they said that, "Oh, there's a couple of other houses in the area." And we're not talking about near me, we're talking about 10 miles away. And those burglaries didn't sound similar to the one that happened here at my place. And they basically said, "Oh, it could be the same person." I was thinking, well, if it's the same person, how comes he smashed their windows? There's no sign of any, even the forensic guy was finding it difficult to figure out how he forced his way in. But there were obviously 2 perpetrators who entered, and it's kind of, I honestly found it a bit strange. It's too much of a coincidence since, since I've been talking to you, that strange things have happened. It's too much of a coincidence.
Yeah. Especially
I
when,
just can't believe it. It's traumatizing.
especially when you couple it with what happened to the female in Houston.
Yeah, but the fact that the forensic guy kept saying to me, "Oh, are you sure you didn't leave the windows open?" And I thought, well, why would I? That doesn't make any sense. And he didn't really seem that bothered. He didn't really seem like concerned, or he was like, "Oh yeah, you can claim up your insurance." That's what he said to me. And I thought, this is really bizarre. It just didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, sorry that happened to you. I'm going to wrap up this interview. That's really the meat of it. Is there anything else I should cover?
No, I'm just a bit frightened. I don't know whether they planted something in my place, or I don't know what's happened. I don't know whether, because I don't feel safe here.
Yeah, they might have
I
planted.
mean, I've been living here 6, 7 years, and this has never happened.
They might have planted cameras or other surveillance technology. Might want to bear that in mind.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but I just find it really odd since I've been talking to you that, first the first couple of weeks I felt like drowsy and the drugging, and now this. It just seems to be getting worse.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that intelligence agencies have networks that they maintain for decades with companies, informants. They have, assets, so to speak, everywhere. And as soon as they want to, zoom in on somebody, watch them, give them a hard time, stalk, harass, it doesn't take them very long to do it. But I'm going to end the interview there. Thanks.